What's going on, everyone? This is Jay from Premier Gaming Entertainment, and you know what time it is? It's time for my weekly predictions video. We've had a week off. I know Harbaugh says it's not a bye week, it's improvement week. So we've had 1 week to improve upon all the things that have happened during the season. So I'm here to give my prediction of what I think is going to happen this week for rivalry week. I guess I don't know if Michigan State is more of a rival than Ohio State, but all the same, it is an in-state clash, so I'm excited about that. So I wanted to give my thoughts, my 2 cents on what I think is going to happen for this weekend's clash between Michigan and Michigan State. Before I get started, if you have any comments about this game that's coming this Saturday, please leave them in the comment section below. Let me know how you feel about us being rivals with Michigan State, whether you think it's really a rivalry or not, or if it's just something that's kind of been put together over the years. Basically, really starting with that comment from Mike Hart way back in the day. So anyways, I think this is going to be an interesting game. You know, one thing, I was going to make a video about this, but then I just said, forget it, I'm not going to do it. And it's basically the whole thing about who's going to be the starting quarterback. Obviously, now we know what the situation is. John O'Korn is going to be our quarterback for at least the next few games, with Wilton Spate being out for, as Harbaugh said, multiple weeks with his injury. So we can put all that to rest. We're going to be, going behind John O'Korn and seeing what he can do. And I think this is going to be really the most important key to our success for not only this week, but for the next few weeks going forward. And, I will say, I did say in my last video, with my takeaways and analysis video, that, John O'Korn did show me something as far as, his ability to throw the football and his ability to, command the huddle and, get the job done. He showed me a lot more than I've saw the last few times that he's played. But I think this week is going to be different. And I'm not saying that from a standpoint of competition, and not saying that from the standpoint of, who they're playing or anything like that. It has nothing to do with that. It actually has more to do with the preparation. And you would think, coming off of a week off, that they'd be more prepared about it. My thing is, and my thing that always seemed to be an issue with John O'Korn has been not his ability to throw the football, but, between the ears, his confidence and stuff like that. So my concern with this game coming up is, the last game he was just thrust into doing what we had to do to get the victory. And, sometimes the best remedy for a lack of confidence is just not having time to prepare, not having time to think about it, but just being put into that situation. Sometimes when you don't prepare for it, you do your best because you're just going off of adrenaline, you're just going off of your talent alone, you're just going off your natural ability. Like, I remember when I had first learned how to drive, I remember me and my friend both, we both got the same driving instructor, and I remember the guy pulled up in front of my house, old Toyota Corolla, and I figured he was going to drive us to the parking lot, and it's going to be nowhere, no cars in sight, and we were going to just practice there, and then slowly move. Nope. I remember he showed up in front of the house and just said, "Get in, you're driving." And I didn't know what to do. I mean, I wasn't prepared for it, but it was probably the best thing that happened to me, because I didn't have a chance to think about it. I didn't have a chance to worry or make bad decisions. It was just I had to do it right then and there. And I think the same thing happened to him, in that game that he came in for Purdue. He didn't have time to think about it. He just went in and did what he had to do. This week, coming back off of the improvement week, he's had a whole week to think about it, and prepare for it. And I guess we're going to really see what he's made of. Whether or not these, bad habits or lack of confidence, can creep in from having a whole week to think about it, or whether or not this week that they've had off has given him an opportunity to get more comfortable with the offense, improve upon whatever mechanics needed to be worked on, giving it an opportunity to work with, the full, first team offense and just get reps. I don't know if that's going to be an improvement. We just have to wait and see. But that is going to be the main thing. I think other than that, I think that if they take care of the football and they don't turn the ball over, I think the defense is going to take care of things on their side of the ball, and it's just a matter of us not losing the game. I mean, we're playing at home. It's a night game. The crowd's going to be fired up. We're going to be playing, like I said, at home. So I think that we have everything on our side as far as doing what we need to get the victory. We just can't give it to them, So I think that Michigan State, they're not the team that they were last year. They've improved, but I don't think they've improved enough in order to beat us at home. So I think that we're going to win the game. It's not going to be a blowout or anything like that, but I think that we're going to win by at least, it's going to be about 2 touchdown victory, maybe 17 points, something like, 28-14 or 28-13, something like that. But I think that we're going to win, and it's going to be close at the beginning, but we're going to pull away. I mean, this has been the habit that we've been forming, and not a good one, by the way. I don't like this whole keep it close at halftime, and then in the second half, you blow the thing open and wear teams down. That's good against teams with less talent than ours, but when you go against a team that's got equal talent, you're not going to be able to wear teams down like that. So, that's always been my concern. But I think that, we're in a good place right now. It seems like we're getting better every single week. Last game that we played, major improvements in the red zone. And I don't know if that's all put on the shoulders of Wilton Spade as far as the lack of production in there. I'm sure it was a number of things that they worked on, things that they saw. But we're going to have to continue that, because going forward, we're going to have to capitalize on working the football in the red zone. We've been successful getting chunk plays, been successful between the 20s, but once you get down to the red zone, that's where it becomes less about your, who's faster and whatever, who's faster than who. It all comes down to execution and winning one-on-one battles. So if we're going to beat the top-tier teams, we have to have execution where it counts the most. Can't settle for field goals. The defense is only going to hold up for so long. So, we have to improve in that area. And we have from the last game, but it has to carry on going forward. So, that's it for the video. Like I said, I'm excited about this game. After this, we're going to have, 2 very, very important games going forward. So, this is definitely not something to overlook. Looking forward to the road games. So, I know Harbaugh, after the week of preparation and improvement, is going to have these guys ready to play. So, I don't see any letdown. I see it being a victory for us. So, anyways, thank you for watching the video. If you like the video, definitely feel free to leave a like on the video. It definitely helps my channel. We've definitely been growing since the start of the football season, and I just want to continue to grow. So if you can, please help me out any way possible. Like the video if you enjoy it. Share it with as many people as possible to get the discussion going. And if you have any comments about the discussion or anything like that, leave them in the comment section below as well. I'd definitely like to get the discussion going down there as well. And if you enjoyed the channel and you enjoy the content, definitely subscribe to the channel. Like I said, we've been growing. It's been a steady grow, but I want this channel to get even bigger than it is right now. So please subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content. Thank you for watching, and have a blessed day, and go blue.